Hair Wings Live with Hal Gill, your host. The Passing Show across Florida Avenue here. Take a look up, swinging around. It's my alleyway right behind the house. The bunker, as I call it. It is kind of a bunker. It's half buried behind on this hillside slope. Faces out onto an English basement level garden. And not near far from the Embassy of Costa Rica, I can see up there, and Embassy of Albania, Embassy of Moldova's next door. So, a nice little corner of the world from which to take in the passing show. S21st, Florida, Connecticut all run together. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child is now playing. Lynn and I saw that, and it was really interesting. It insinuated that the children of Malfoy and Potter were young men attracted to each other. And they softened it to sound like it is sort of like unclear what their declaration was for each other. But the end of it basically was a statement that this friend is the most important in my life. The young Potter says to the other. And it's kind of an interesting dynamic. Oh, I thought it should be more overt, though, somehow. It was almost like it was embarrassed of what it was trying to say, but in saying it so obliquely, apparently it was more overt than other productions. And, this is one of the things that's happening, is that diversity in our population is being frowned upon a bit by the right, as we call it, fascists, as some want to call it, corporatists, eliminating the differences. And we've got uniformed troops on the streets now here in D.C. Saw quite a bit of it yesterday. And it's unnecessary, I view it. Reminds me of the song Uniform by Pete Townsend, which starts out, I don't matter, you don't matter, neither does this mindless chatter. It doesn't matter where you're from. What matters is your uniform. We are marching as to war. We won't be obscure no more. Well, what we're really fighting for is our uniform. And I just don't think we need to fight. I think we need to cooperate. I think we need to celebrate each other and our diversity. I think that's a really important feature of our society, is that we are one out of many, but we don't necessarily try to get each other to conform to any particular point of view. And it's almost impossible anyway. Everybody sees the world from their own particular points of view. And quite often we're so wed to our particular point of view that we're dogmatic about it. I'm dogmatic about being anti-dogmatic, probably. Don't stand outside myself and always question, well, that's the way it seems to you, Hal, but are you correct? Not necessarily. We collectively can get a bead on things, I think, if we're observant. And that's a big part of what the passing show is about observing the flow of information, the flow of people flowing from one place to another. It's 41 days in my new life and practice where I don't go down to the club and attend a meeting or go to Zoom and attend meetings either. Just voted with my feet. I realized I was trying to teach pigs to sing at some level or another by harping on practice and principles in all my affairs. I'm not here practicing, accepting people just the way they are and not trying to change anybody's mind. Just saying, hey, let's be open-minded. Let's accept new information. And from that, perhaps, you know, make some degree of analysis of those things and then step outside that analysis and say, hey, okay, that's the thesis. What's the antithesis? Okay, from that, can we create a synthesis, which becomes its own thesis, which develops its own antithesis? And we navigate closer and closer to truth. I don't know that truth is available anymore. I think we're living in sort of a post truth era. And with that thought, I do know that there are certain amounts of energy we can project. And good, bad, there is no good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Shakespeare was not wrong about this when he mentioned that in the course of writing Hamlet. Yeah, that Hamlet soliloquy, to be or not to be, is really rich. The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. They're always visited upon the actor on stage. But we can sit in the audience and observe dispassionately, ideally, or with passion, with a feeling of exhilaration at the sheer enormity of existence and the temporary nature of it. We are collectively a blip in time. We get an opportunity to share this with each other. And aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky to have each other? Like anybody walking with me? No. Nobody walking along with me. That's really interesting. This is the first monologue I've done, I think, without anybody joining in. Oh, well, here's what it is. I've taken in the passing show, and I'm going to continue down here until I get to Q Street. I'm on R at the moment, watching drivers and walkers. And I think I've actually had some good material here. I'm really pity not to have anybody traveling alongside, but it is what it is. Like I said, see notifications flying in on Substack, various people, and just me walking through the streets, musing to myself, wondering, where is it all heading? Think a lot about Robert Crumb's cartoons, Mr. Natural, for instance. People run up to him and want to know what it's all about. What does it all mean? It don't mean shit, he's apt to say. And yeah, meaning is what you make it. It's something we develop in relationship with each other. Something we are currently exploring and creating. And hopefully this meaning is going to make a more robust society for everyone. Let's see what we got. More resilience. There's a pigeon there. That's a pretty resilient creature. Keep on walking. On is the loneliness virtual lovely stained glass on 1612 19th Street. It's just gorgeous. It faced has been in the like out for active. So what it was? What else we got? Free DC. Got an advertisement for Free DC Project.org in the window there. This might be Mike B's place. Hope he's doing okay. It's falls that were kind of traumatic. We're all out here on our own. That's for sure. I think I'll check out Daily Provisions. So that folks are still using the okay. Think that we have to go back. Yeah. Really pleasant morning. Ah, We have Brent Wilder joining. Thank you for joining. We've been talking a lot about diversity in Washington, D.C. and see your flag. It's always interesting. I'm going to cut the passing show pretty soon because I go into this new venue. All right.